Hi everybody, I'm Rootscarn.
I'm Seamus.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Josh.
And we're still playing Until Dawn again. Yay, we're back. We're not shooting opposing forces anymore.
No, we were the opposing force.
You know, to them, you were the opposing force.
Okay, so here's a scenario. Adrian Shepard ends up in this game.
I really want to spend quality time with
Is that who the killer is? It's Adrian Shepard who's been killing these teenagers?
The G-Man sent Adrian Shepard to kill these teenagers. It's very important.
Wow, that's the most interesting thing that character's ever done.
So I got
No, who could forget the time he stood in that one room for a minute and then walked out? Let's not sell the character short. Then there was the other time where he was on that one catwalk that time, and you got to see him standing on the catwalk that one time. I think you're really selling the character short. That's totally unfair. Anyway,
Oh boy.
so it's so nice that now that we're finally back playing Until Dawn that we've decided to begin reviewing Half-Life.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep, it's my
Alright.
favorite part of being bro friends, where your bro friend just starts talking
So
about
you're
your female
saying
friends
Chris
in crude
agrees.
sexual terms. No,
Chris agrees with
cut
this.
Tell him
Yep.
to cut that shit out.
Protest. Yeah, do an actual protest. Hold up a sign
Yeah, I mean,
chastening his behavior and march back and forth.
Will you back off already? Relax. Just checking to see if there's some blood.
Oh god, we still have to break into the house. We haven't even done that yet. Oh my god, I forgot where we are.
Listen, dude, look around you.
Yeah, we had an abortive recording session last week where we got to this conversation, but then it was flipping out and my recording software was like shutting down randomly, so fortunately that doesn't seem to be happening
Seamus,
here, but now I've tempted fate. Faint?
Yeah, Seamus, you remember Josh is the brother of the two, like the brother of, you know, death happening.
Do you
Okay.
agree?
So what's your take on Josh's mood right now? Like, how are you reacting to this? Like, you know,
Do you
this
mean
sort of the
Josh
banter.
or Josh?
I mean
Or
Josh.
Chris?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know much about Josh except that every time I see his face, I want to punch him. But I also
So you
every
say,
time
I
see
don't
his
know. Well, that's the disagree button right there.
face, yeah,
Wait,
I guess.
actually, sorry, Seamus, you're confused here. I'm talking about the video game character. I
Oh,
see where you
he's
got
pretty
confused
cool.
when I said
Yeah,
Josh.
he's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Although he
no.
looks too old for for the role he's in.
Buck up, bro. Grow a pair.
But I do like how that sticks with the tropes of the genre, where you hire a bunch of 27-year-olds to play 17-year-olds.
Apparently,
Only
the
we all
guy who
just have to
plays
pretend.
Matt was actually like 19 when this game was being made. So
You got 4 lovely ladies who are going to be freezing their buns off. And last
Yeah.
time I checked,
I see when I see this, my reaction is, okay, this dude is like clearly on the edge here, and he's acting really kind of weird and manic. Now he's with Chris because he really wants things to be like old times. That was my reaction at this point.
I thought they were looking for a spot to make out. Am I reading this scene wrong? Am I getting the wrong
exactly
vibe
it.
here?
Or I might actually use it.
Can you cool it?
Chris and I, am I right?
What? Why?
It's pretty much all you talk about.
Well, you know, I mean, I can do all this stuff. And
Well, you got an app that can get us into the lodge.
Missing axe.
Got an
Wait,
app
on the outside of a building, there's a break glass for axe. Is that what I saw?
Is that
Am I misreading that?
You know, in case there's a fire and you need to break into the house.
You could just put the axe outside
well,
the
we got
house.
ourselves
You're
a
up on
banker.
top
Nice
of a
one.
mountain. Who's gonna steal your axe?
It would rust. That's the problem.
Would rust. Yeah, right.
So this is bound to the right stick for some
I like
reason.
games that present you like an obvious solution to a problem, and then right next to it, there's a less obvious solution that's like way smarter. And it's like, if you think about what you're doing for 5 seconds, you could actually significantly improve your fortunes. That's the thing I like in video games.
Nice, Chris.
Like, I like a game where you can just fire axe through
okay.
the wall before he's like, oh, hey, there's a window right
Pay more
there.
attention in climbing class.
You know, it took me
Or
a
the
second to
door's
realize that
open.
was me.
Jim? Yeah, you know, with the climbing up the rope.
That would be great, is one locked door and an axe nearby, so you can chop through the door and you
I
spend
don't
20
think
minutes
so.
chopping through the door.
Here.
But if you just
This.
walk around the side of the house, the side door is open. I think that would be a great puzzle.
Okay, so
Whoa,
light
Chris, I
bulb
just got
blew
an
out.
awesome idea.
It's
Yeah?
probably fine.
What is it?
That happens
Okay,
all
so
the time. I can't
I'm
tell you
pretty
how
sure that
often
I've got some
I
deodorant
have
in one of the
light
bathrooms.
bulbs
You could use
spontaneously
that with the lighter.
explode
I don't follow.
for no
How's a
reason.
stick of
It's
deodorant
just so
gonna help?
common.
Spray on, it's a can.
Oh, yeah. Now I gotcha.
Flamethrower.
Just like we did with the little army dudes.
Yep, ones we melted. Just point the spray can in the lighter and whoosh.
Bye-bye frozen lock.
This is a great
Bingo.
plan. I'm glad I'm a
You got this.
pyromaniac in all universes.
I'm gonna go sort something out. You up for hunting around in the dark for a little bit?
Nope, but I'll do it.
I
Godspeed, Pilgrim.
I love that this is the dumbass kind of plan a teenager might come up with, thinking they're being clever.
Yes, exactly. This is adventure game logic right here. It's just dumb teen
Yeah.
logic.
This is perhaps the most adventure game puzzle in the game. This is my least favorite puzzle, I think, in the whole thing.
Why is Josh not coming in with us?
He needs to
Because
sort some
adventure game
stuff
logic.
out.
He's gonna go have sex with all the ladies while we're gone. It's a thing.
Got a totem where everything was on fire. Alright, let's figure out what part of this place to burn down first. Oh. I walked into a cabinet.
Way to go, Chris. Jesus.
That sounds like me.
Wait, I thought this was a small house, and now it looks like you're entering a labyrinth?
No, it's huge.
No, it's
no,
a
it's
huge.
It's a great
huge
big,
house.
like, ski lodge mansion.
So Josh's family is fucking rich.
Yep.
That's actually,
Huh.
I like that they just committed to having a huge, like, creepy house. Like, I actually think that, I really like the house as a location. I think the variety, like, you never really get used to it or, like, get familiar with it. It's just an endless series of unlit, mystifying hallways.
Well, and then there's the various other locations. It's sort of an estate more than just a house.
Hi, Chris. Very funny.
Oh, how'd you know it was me?
Oh, he is such a
Maybe,
dork.
Like, getting the lock open or something.
On it.
You're not helping me, Seamus. You're not helping.
You're not
God.
helping yourself, Chris. Doing
The
yourself
faux
no
hawk isn't
favors.
helping me either.
No, just so many strikes against this guy.
I gotta be honest, I'm still just, I'm only watching up to this point because I think there's a small chance that Chris and Josh are gonna make out at some point. That's the only reason I'm sticking around.
What
I
would
didn't
that
know
do
you
to
shipped
this
us
show?
with Skyrim.
I don't know if this show could survive that. Anyway, he was on the inside of a door. You're telling me he can't open that door?
The door's like frozen.
Frozen. Because that happens to doors.
Yeah, that's why we need to get a
They freeze.
flamethrower so we can fire it at the door and burn the house down around the door so that we can get through the door.
Oh my gosh. You don't need a serial killer to wipe these kids out. Leave them alone in a room for 20 minutes and they'll finish themselves off. Just put
I don't remember
a, just
there's
put a
anything,
problem in front of them and some
Story
flammable
relevant
objects.
to find wandering around in places that are not where we're supposed to go here yet, but yeah, let's go downstairs.
Oh, hey, Chris, once you got the lock
Let's go back
fixed,
upstairs.
it's time to have the big petroleum jelly orgy inside the room full of candles. It's gonna be great.
He passes Jill from Resident Evil going the other way.
Oh, wait. I think there's something on the back of that. No!
Don't dare put down that photo.
There we go. What were you saying, Chris?
No, I wasn't saying anything. I was just going to say that I can picture things going wrong in that orgy scenario, but I didn't want to continue that conversation. Thank you for bringing it back up, Josh.
What kind of things can you picture going wrong in that orgy scenario?
Well, I
isn't
figure
that
they
jelly
use the wrong
flammable
kind
in a
of
room full
jelly.
of candles?
Yes,
Yeah, it's the wrong kind of jelly, and it's flammable, and they've got candles everywhere, and yeah.
Personally,
sort of
when I'm
nature
having
runs its
orgies,
course.
I go for Smuckers.
It was. I totally missed it.
I was trying to come up with an easy, like, dumb teenager scenario that could get people killed.
Oh, I love this.
I guess I should have just said
this is my
driving a
favorite part.
car.
Oh, we're not in the bathroom. Never mind. Once we get in the bathroom, it's my favorite part.
Yep, you just pee for like
What?
40 minutes straight.
Alright.
Game of the year.
Take a bubble bath while everybody's freezing to death outside. You just get a nice hot bath. Use all the hot water.
Use the force, Chris. You must.
One time me and my lady went to the LA County Fair, and whoa!
I love it. I love that.
That is so ridiculous.
Chris
No,
died to
I'm
a
sorry.
raccoon.
It's a Wolverine, but I love it. That's like my favorite jump scare
Chris
in the
died to a Wolverine raccoon.
actual horror bit.
We're freezing
That's the
our
one
butts off
saving
out
grace
here.
of this dumbass puzzle is the Wolverine attack.
If you really did have wild animals in the house, they would have torn the shit out of the place, and he would be like, "Oh, what happened? Why is all the bedding spread everywhere and everything looks horrible?"
The Wolverine was just huffing fumes from the shaving cream.
Crap, that thing freaked me out.
What was it? Are you okay?
It was like a bear or a tiger or something.
Oh, it was just a cute little
A
baby.
bear
Wolverine.
or a
You don't even know what a
tiger.
Wolverine
Don't worry,
is.
You're gonna be a big boy soon.
Just to get this story out of the way so it's not hanging, Jen and I went to the LA County Fair. The only thing I remember about it is we went to the petting zoo and a sheep peed for literally a minute.
Sweet is not
Like
the
60
word I
seconds.
Oh my gosh.
It was starting to create a swamp around it. We were starting to get worried that it never stopped.
I'm now picturing like you and Jen 20 years from now eating popcorn next to a fire someplace, and she's like, "Do you remember that time we went to the fair and all you can remember is the sheep peeing for 60 seconds?"
Oh, that's all.
And you're like,
That's all either of
"Yeah."
us will remember. Believe me, that conversation will start. Do you remember that sheep? And we'll both be like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Come on
biologically impossible
Take
sheep."
a load off. Have whatever you want. You just take whatever you want anyway, right?
Whoa.
Oh, Matt's starting shit with Mike.
All right, it's Matt. Warn or challenge?
So it's been a couple
Challenge.
weeks. Remember, Matt just
Challenge.
saw Mike getting fresh with his ex, who happens to be Matt's current
What the hell were you
girlfriend.
doing with M out on the trail?
What?
I saw
Oh,
you.
this stay away from my girlfriend
Telescope.
stuff is such a
Before?
bullshit.
We just
Oh,
ran
I
into each
hate it
other.
so bad.
Been a while, so we hugged.
Seamus,
and I
they're
said,
teenagers. This is what they
"That's the
do.
law."
I know, I hate it. It just makes me. It just.
well,
I
we
can
could
feel
make
the
him
cringe.
apologize for blowing it
Yeah,
out of proportion.
Apologize. Come on.
No, that's. Is he blowing it out of proportion though?
I don't know.
No distrust. Distrust.
Give him
I
the
want
benefit of
distrust.
the doubt
If we're gonna,
until
if we're
something
gonna
bad
do
happens.
this, then we're
Okay,
gonna
go
go
ahead.
all in. I don't want to go through this cringe and then pull out and wuss
Okay.
out of it.
You're the one who's whining about teenagers being idiots, Seamus. We
Well,
need
if
the
you're
option
gonna
to
do
not
sh-
be an idiot.
All right. Rule of thumb for this series: if Seamus has a suggestion, we take Seamus's suggestion.
Yay!
Is there like a pecking order? Like number one is Mumbles, then Seamus, then Chris, then
he's
Rutskarn,
blind.
or
He doesn't know what happens. So I feel
I mean,
like
he is a
it's-
blind old man. All right,
Goddamn.
distrust.
Distrust. There. This'll make sure that he doesn't go
Right, I'm
after
sure it's all
your
right.
girlfriend, because that's how relationships
Pick
work.
whatever you want.
Is that
It's a free
you
country.
can
Watch him
control
stop
who your girlfriend wants to be with by bossing around other guys.
Wow, this is a comfortable situation. 1 year anniversary of our friends dying. Let's fight about who's sexing who.
Oh God, that is so gross. Are you trying to swallow his face whole? I mean, seriously, can she be any more obvious? No one wants
And then
in
just
on your
comes in and jerks
territory,
it up.
honey.
Excuse me? Did you say something?
Oh, did you not hear me? Was your sluttiness too loud?
I love how
Sounds
evil
like
Emily
someone's
is. I wish Mumbles was here for this.
All a big cattle call.
Yeah.
She is.
Congrats, you're top cow.
Cuts real deep calling you
Okay,
tongue
how
covered
long
cow.
until we get to kill one of these idiots? I don't even care at this
Alright.
point.
Do you really want to know? Because it's not a great answer.
Let's,
Where do we
let's
go
not
here?
tell
Do
him.
we-
Don't tell him.
All right, I'm not going
let's-
to tell you. I'm not going to say.
All right, let's defuse the
Okay.
situation.
All right, diffuse.
Cut the red
Shut up,
wire.
Matt.
Diffuse.
Stay out
Cut
of
the
it,
red
Dumbo.
wire.
Hey, watch it.
Oh, you're the only
Oh,
one
you
who can
fool!
do
You
Yeah,
cut the
that.
green wire,
No one
you
else can
idiot!
Play with your toys. You're such a bitch. Whatever. I don't give a crap what you think.
At least I can think. 4.0, bitch. On a roll. Suck on that when you're trying to sleep your way into a
Who
job.
needs grades when you've got all the natural advantages you can handle?
Oh,
They're
couldn't buy a
teenagers.
moldy little
I just have to
rat
keep
for
reiterating
steak
this.
ass.
They're teenagers, and a lot of them are going to die. They are written this way
I bet you
intentionally.
some
Like,
crack or something.
yes,
I mean,
they are
I've got-
terrible people, but
I've got 3 teenagers, and none of them are shitlords like this.
okay.
People are
Yes,
awful.
they're teenagers, but they also have the additional problem of being in a horror movie where the game really is playing to the horrible teenager trope, where most of them are going to die, and you're supposed to be on the side of the serial killer, frankly.
All right,
I don't know
so
what to tell you to do, Josh.
All right.
he was kind of
Honestly,
being the bigger
you
man
should
with
really
the
just
diffuse
stay
stuff
out
earlier,
of it
but
at this point.
Yeah, really.
This is not your fight.
yeah, is there a no? Can I like go hide option here?
There really needs to be a middle ground between like telling your significant other to like stop responding, and like just I'm just gonna add this, just gonna throw this in there. I don't know if it's relevant to your discussion, but you're fat. Okay, that's all I want to say. I'm gonna go get some burgers. Anyone want anything?
Have him support his girlfriend, just because
Alright.
that seems to make more sense.
Jessica, you need
Yeah.
to shut your mouth, okay?
No. You're the one who needs to
You
keep
told
your
her.
nose out of other people's
Man,
business.
that's
I'm about to
definitely
get
gonna
right up
fix
in your
this
business,
situation.
bitch.
You
I'm
tell her to
about
shut her
to-
mouth,
'cause I
and then
am
she'll
down
just
to
shut
get
it,
real.
and then
Stop it.
problem solved.
This is not why we came up here. This is
Oh,
not
Josh
helping.
jumping in,
It's
and
not what I
he's gonna
wanted.
tell her to stop
All
it,
right.
and that's gonna
Yeah.
Get
definitely
along for
seal the
10
deal.
minutes and maybe
Guys,
get a
this
little
is
bit of
way
a
less
break,
sexy
right?
than I hoped.
Mike, why don't you check out the desk?
We haven't even gotten the jelly.
Yeah.
Can you at least be naked while you do this? I'll get naked too if it'll help.